Hey everybody, it is January 30th, 2019 and it is 5:05 p.m. This is Debbie coming live from her car. I see so many other people doing it. I just wanted to come on and share a little bit. I'm feeling very heavy today still. And I know that I've been screaming in my spirit for the past couple weeks that another 911 was fixing to happen. And seeing all the things that are going on in the world, it was pretty obviously something was about to happen, right? But what, when, where was the question. So knowing that 9/11 happened in New York, I really had no clue about the abortion issue that was going to be brought up, and that the state of New York passed it for full term. And it clicked and connected right away. I know Roe versus Wade happened in Dallas, Texas, 1973. No coincidence that our lives are parallel. I end up here now, right? And New York State just sealed this fate for America as they rejoiced and partied. I couldn't help but think as a woman how anybody could carry a child for 9 months and not give it away or keep it. It's beyond me, but I think it goes a lot deeper. Obviously, we fight not against flesh and blood, but principalities and powers. It's a lot more sinister and evil than we know or even want to go, right, in our thinking. And I wonder a lot of times, what could I have done different? What difference could I have made? I beat myself up a lot thinking, what could I have done? What could I have said? What difference could I have made? But we know prophecy must be fulfilled. In order for those things to be fulfilled, certain things are going to happen. And while eyes are on the border, that just slipped right in front of us, right? And nobody seems to be very concerned about it. After all, it is a woman's body, right? She has the right to do with it what she wants. How programmed we've become, how numb to society, to the pain, to the fact that anything goes. Everybody wanted their freedom and their rights, and they came to America and they got their freedom and their rights, and most Americans don't have freedoms or rights anymore. And some people take better care of their animals than their family or their children, and it saddens my heart a lot. The second part of my vision, dream, was of course Christian persecution. I mean, that should have been pretty obvious to me. But then, logically thinking, it was like a drill. It was like a practice drill, and it connected after that. We've had many practice drills. In fact, I believe the drill that we had on the text messages is going to be real time by February 15th, by the time the government shutdown has been re-shut down. not going to come to an agreement about the wall. Anyways, that's just my opinion. And it's not about that, and we know that. But I'm seeing people fall away, and I had no idea that when I heard that in my spirit the other day that I was going to literally hear a video where a brother totally jumped off the cliff. And I was speechless, and I'm mad at myself for being speechless, but I also know that there would be no receiving if I did. And there's not a lot of things we can do other than to try to reach out. If willing to hear, right? Only the Holy Spirit can do that, and in prayer and preparation and being led, not jumping out on your own. That's why I find myself in most trouble. But doing it God's way. So we are our brother's keeper. We are to be wise as serpents and gentle as doves. We are to know our enemy. We are to know that we are loved. We need to know that nothing can happen without God's permission. He is in control of all things. We need to know that prophecy must be fulfilled. We need to know that we're in the 70 years. We're in an appointed time. And just because he didn't come on a certain date doesn't mean that he's not coming, okay? The worst thing that anybody could do right now would be even to consider that, think that they have more time. Because we've run out of time. And as a thief in the night, we want to keep watching, right? So keep watching. But sadly, what happened in New York State could probably sweep all the way to California as they follow suit. And it's just going to be a law to be able to kill freely. Because like I said, after all, you can murder a pregnant woman and go in for a double homicide, right? We have an enemy, and there's a battle for our souls. And forgiveness will keep you from being forgiven by God, along with feeling the love of God and the heart of God and hearing God's voice. Let nothing take you away from that crown. Revelation 3:10, Revelation 3:11. Hold, I come quickly, right? He has a crown to lay at his feet. Hallelujah. In my house, in my Father's house, there are many mansions. I go and prepare a place for you. If it were not true, I would tell you so. But it's going to be awesome. But I'm concerned that many don't see the in-depth of what is really in reality going on right now. In this day, in this hour, in this time that we're living in. It's not a joke, and it's not funny. And it can be very discouraging. And the joy of the Lord needs to be our strength, and our source and our shield, and we need to press in daily. We need to stick with the true gospel of Jesus Christ. Grace, but don't take it lightly. Vengeance and judgment will happen when the church goes. So, do we really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? Well, I say it's a great day for a raptor. I say any of them are. But we have a God of mercy and of grace and of love. And He has it all under control. So, saying that, I just need to reassure y'all that the King is on His way, that we need to stand in these days, that we need to keep armored up daily, keep seeking the Lord and pressing in, encouraging one another with these words that Jesus is coming. Guard your hearts and minds. Be careful who you listen to. Don't get distracted or distrayed. Remember who the author of confusion is. It's the mommy in me coming out, okay? But in whatever way we go, I know that I've learned that when I really, truly believe that I'm hearing from the Lord, I need to be spit it out, so to speak, and just not think about it anymore, because it's important. And I do believe that the time of Jacob's trouble is about to begin, and everything is in play, in motion. Once you stop the motion, you can't stop the motion. Once a woman's in labor, you can't stop that either. I think we're down to the last final pushes. I don't think we're at a point where we can stop it. So with that being said, this is Debbie from Texas saying, peace out, Maranatha, the King surely is coming.